What do y'all think about this EarthGang Outkast comparison?
Oh,
You know, realistically, I would have to listen to EarthGang more. Because I'm not overly hip, but from the outside looking in, listening to singles and stuff, I can kind of see the comparison because looking at it from a non-in-depth lens, they kind of sound like them a little bit to me.
See, that's I'm gonna have to go back and, to his point, do a little more research before I can get a fair comparison, because you think about it, when you talk Outkast, you talking organized noise as well, right? So when you compare people to organized noise, like, and the chemistry that they had with Outkast, like, it's got to be, you know, that's high quality shit. Now EarthGang puts out high quality shit. Don't get it twisted.
They do.
But I'm just saying, man, like that combination and the versatility that they had shown from their first album all the way up to fucking Speaker Box or whatever, like, that's tough, man.
Yeah,
that's tough.
I mean, they're obviously not a direct comparison,
right?
But I can understand, and they are from Atlanta, and I guess I can hear it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily mad at it.
But
why wouldn't they be an influence on them though? Because like I'll say I don't really agree with the comparison. I can say on first listen, like to their latest album,
yeah,
some of the tones and ambiances are kind of Andre 3000-ish.
No question.
But verse wise, no.
Well, they ain't gonna have
feeling,
that. Yeah.
No, it's good shit. But it's
definitely.
It's not that same Outkast feeling. It's almost like comparing Action Bronson to Ghostface.
But you're never gonna get that though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
know you're not.
You know what I mean? That's the point. Like, but if you look at it subjectively, Action Bronson and Ghostface do have a similar tone. They do kind of rap similar
tone.
They do kind of rap,
but
similarly with their subject matter being off the wall a little bit. I think Ghost is definitely more targeted with his subject matter and storytelling.
I never had a problem with. I was just talking about somebody like I never had a problem discerning those two. I thought their subject matter was completely different. Yeah. Like I thought their voices sounded like a little bit similar. Nah.
It's like the 𝗷𝗘 and Nas comparison.
No,
too.
he sounds a lot. I could see that one.
I think
like, you can from a voice standpoint.
From a voice standpoint, right?
Sure.
I think with Action, man, I can, you know, when I first heard him, just not knowing anything, right? I think it was either Blue Chips or something like that. One of the you know, with the Nick Nolte joint.
Bringing Down the Band put me on to him.
Hey,
the Dr. Lecter album.
Yeah,
long time.
He had a couple joints that probably out before that. But when I heard whatever project it was, I was like, yo, this dude is either trying to sound like Ghost or was heavily influenced by Ghost. That's the first thing that came to my mind.
How about this? How do you guys, and we talked about this a little on Thursday because Terry brought this up at Wine After Work.
Okay.
And, you know, when I listen to music, the last thing that I listen to are lyrics.
Okay.
I listen to beat.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to beat, how the delivery is, how they sound, the quality of everything, and at the very end, I listen to like lyrics and subject matter. So like, if you're somebody that listens to that first, then I feel like depending on how you listen to it, it's going to jump out in different ways. So that's just me. Like when I listen to Action Bronson and Ghostface, I'm not listening to what they're saying. When I listen to like EarthGang and Outkast, I hear Andre 3000 like cadences. You know what I mean?
I can see that.
You know, like
but you're listening from a producer's mindset.
It's a different mindset for sure, probably.
Yeah.
But
I have this conversation all the time, and nobody wants to put any, you know, credence to it or whatever. Like I don't understand what's so hard about what he just said. Like that's real for producer. When you said a producer standpoint,
I mean that's what a lot of the most popular music out right now is based around the beat.
Yes, it
but
is.
for you to compare, in my opinion, and that's why I say Young Thug has great cadences because over them beats that he's rapping on, his cadences are A1 to me. I think it's good, but with an Outkast comparison, Outkast who are about wordplay, stories,
a lot of meat and potatoes in there,
coming from left field as far as how you're explaining things. Maybe some of the skits on the EarthGang album or have that kind of Outkast
I've never heard one of their
comedy
skits.
type shit. The first song on this new album is definitely, the tone is kind of sounds like some shit Andre 3000 would do, but as a whole, I don't think they're the new Outkast.
Have
because
they
that's what they're saying.
Have they spoken to? Has anybody had anything when they?
Well, it was
spoken to
trending
that,
on
or?
Twitter.
Okay, so this was just something that came up and became a, I guess, viral topic. Like they didn't really speak to that, right?
Well,
That
no,
you-
not
that you
that I
know
know
of.
because also the
Okay.
person who brought this up said it's like having Outkast with 2 Andre 3000s in it to really.
Damn.
What I felt like was really
That's a lot.
diminishing the
That's way-
legacy of Big Boy, who does, First of all, when they even say 2 3000s, I don't even think it's about the storytelling or the actual lyrics. It's just because these dudes might wear both of them might wear straw hats with the dashiki and ski goggles. You know what I'm saying? It's just the aesthetic, visually, where. And honestly, Andre would come. I mean, Big Boy would come with some stuff from left field too. You know what I'm saying?
I think Big Boy is
Big
he's
Boy and
very
Sleepy Brown got a new
underappreciated.
joint out right now. Like Big Boy's still
Yeah.
putting in that
He's
work
still putting it out.
on the microphone. So
Like Big Boy's always been he always been nice though. Like I don't understand.
They always want somebody
Andre
to be
3000
Outkast,
is
though.
that's
I mean,
true.
the comparison thing is really just kind of
It's always been like that. Remember the group Dirty?
no.
Y'all,
I
you remember
no,
Dirty?
I remember Dirty. It was like
They were supposed to be Outkast.
Yep.
They had a
Field
song
Mob
called
were
Hit the
supposed to be
Flow.
Outkast.
Field Mob. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Field
like
Mob,
everybody
yes.
that comes out that's a duo is supposed to be
Yes.
the new Outkast.
Yeah, especially anybody that come from that region, you're gonna put a duo together.
Who
No.
else? Who
Field Mob, I remember for sure.
Field Mob. What was the other cats that
Low key, Field Mob has some heat.
they
Yeah,
were
but
they were
wasn't
the
Outkast.
basement
No, they
crew.
weren't
They wasn't the
Outkast.
dungeon crew. They was basement crew.
Okay.
I mean the attic crew. Who was that?
Who?
I don't
You
know.
got me on that
One
one.
of them was Andre's cousin or some shit.
I don't know, man. I have to look it up. The Attic Crew.
They had to sound presidential.
Young Bloods.
Young Bloods.
The Young Bloods. Okay.
People just try to say they was Outkast.
Terrible comparison.
Come on, it's like every duo that sounds Southern is supposed to be
Yeah.
Outkast.
Do y'all remember there was actually a rap group called Jim Crow?
Yes.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
How did
That'd be
that
a-
get through?
I'd love for them to drop a single right now.
It was
No,
a
you
white
wouldn't.
rap group too.
I'm sorry?
No, joking.
Okay. But you right,
Just
man.
keeping the theme going,
Appreciate you. Field Mob has some heat though.
They
on the
did.
low. On the
I
low.
remember downloading "Sick of Being Lonely" on LimeWire, and it took like
on LimeWire.
40 minutes for that one
So
song.
the yellow that neon green bar.
3.96
Yeah.
megabytes.
Yeah. Shout out to LimeWire, man. LimeWire got me through college. You know what
It
I'm
probably
talking
gave your computer the AIDS virus.
Probably.
Sure did.
It did. Definitely lost a hard drive out there in them streets. But I had some heat though. You know what I'm saying? Backed
Yeah,
it up.
Donald
on-
Sterling all over that.
Computer like that Luther.
See?
All right, see. All right,
See.
wait, let's go
See,
too far.
Luther encompasses a lot of different things. It's not one thing.
Okay.
Let me get that straight.
All right. Well, clarify yourself, brother. I just want to make sure I didn't know where you was going.
We got that Bishop Benny Long.
Churches.
See?
That might be more accurate.
I'm cool on that. Go ahead, Spoolz. What you,
That's funny.
no.
But why would he hog tie?
That's funny. Hog tie?
Why would he?
Yeah.
hog
Why hog tie?
Yo. Jay Morris.